Good morning, third grade. Today we're going to be reading A Girl and a Word by Laura Lynn. 9-year-old Rosa Marcelino did not know much about the history of the word retarded. She just knew that she didn't like it. But Rosa has Down syndrome, so her school in Edgewater, Maryland labeled her as mentally retarded. That did not sit well with Rosa's family. "We're not allowed to use the words mentally retarded at my house," says her brother Nick, 14. "It would be just like saying a curse word. We're also not allowed to use other words that are hurtful." Rosa's family worked to pass a law to stop schools from using mentally retarded on official records. Rosa's mom, Nina, met with one of Maryland's U.S. senators. Rosa's sisters, Gigi, 12, and Maddie, 10, got petitions signed. Nick spoke in front of Maryland's General Assembly. Last October, the Marcelino family's hard work paid off. President Barack Obama signed Rosa's law. It keeps the phrase mentally retarded off official documents. During the law signing in ceremony, President Obama quoted Nick. "What you call people is how you treat them," he said. "If we change the words, maybe it will be the start of a new attitude toward people with disabilities." Schools have been using the phrase mentally retarded for a long time. The term first came into use in the late 1800s. Mentally retarded was a medical description for people with intellectual disabilities. That means they could not learn as easily as others. At first, the phrase was not considered hurtful. However, over time, the word retarded became an insult. Of course, Rosa's law cannot keep people from using retarded in insulting ways. That will take time and effort. But the law lets people know how hurtful that word can be to those with intellectual disabilities. In 2008, the Special Olympics began working to stop the use of the R word by launching the website www.rword.org. At this site, people can pledge to stop using the R word. Respect, value, and dignity. Everyone deserves to be treated this way, including people with intellectual disabilities, says Dr. Timothy P. Shriver, Chairman and CEO of the Special Olympics. Once you open your heart to people with intellectual disabilities, you are going to want to do more. Your question today is, why are the words we choose important? Give evidence from the text to support your thinking. So when you're answering this question today, I want you to think about why it's so important to think about all of the words that we use when we're talking about people, when we're describing about people, and how that's super important. And I want you to give evidence from the text to support your thinking.